Okay, now we can start. Let's get this going. All right, so let me turn the music off for a moment. Okay, so I think today what I'll do is we're going to start with the first mission of the U.S. campaign, and then I figured next week I'd do the first mission of the Russian campaign, and then the next week after that the first mission of the Ukrainian campaign. Get a little, playing time with all of the nations. So we'll go ahead and start with that. So, whoop, did I turn my sound back on? There we go. First one, speed and power. Okay, so the setting of the American campaign, there isn't a campaign for all three nations. They're all roughly equal in size. Ukrainian campaign's a bit smaller. Setting with the American campaign is the Russians have crossed the big river in the middle of the country in central Ukraine, and then they've wheeled north and they're heading up towards Kiev. And the American forces, the heavy forces which have just arrived in country, are basically meeting to stop that advance. And that's the basic setting of the U.S. campaign. So the first mission is the first contact between these two forces. It's something of a meeting engagement. The briefing is pretty long, so I'm just going to try and hit the highlights. It's not the actual campaign briefing, since we just skipped straight to the first scenario. So basically, if you look up here on the map, you can see where it is. It's very close to, it's just south of Kiev, basically. We've got 3rd Battalion, 69th Armor Regiment, I think it's from 3rd Infantry Division, is moving south from Kiev, and they're contacting troops from the 20th Russian Guards Motor Rifle Brigade. And we're meeting around here. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and read it from the mission statement and hire. Okay, Mission A, Higher Headquarters Mission, Task Force 369 Armor, which is going to be your core force for the campaign, conducts offensive operations to block the Russian advance to prevent enemy forces from threatening Kiev. Mission Statement, Alpha Company attacks in zone to defeat the lead echelon of Russian 20th Motorized Brigade. C. Commander's intent, the purpose is to meet the 20th Motorized Brigade head-on and stop them in their tracks, while gaining access to key lines of communication to allow for follow-on maneuver. Alpha Company attacks to destroy enemy forces and to clear objectives Falcon and the local Ukrainian government compound. Additionally, all checkpoints in the area are to be secured to ensure follow-on forces have unrestricted mobility. The end state is for Alpha Company to be prepared to resume offensive operations within 8 hours and with no less than 85% combat. Wait a minute, what was that again? With no less than 85% combat power and all objectives and CP secured. Friendly forces. As far as I remember, we're basically going to have one company team. It's going to be 2 Bradley platoons, 2 Bradley rifle platoons, and 1 Abrams platoon. There will probably be some additional forces tacked on, and we're going to be entering from the west side of the map. Russians are coming from the east side. It's actually a north to south map, but the map doesn't, the dimensions don't fit that way, so it's rotated. So it's actually Americans from the north, Russians from the south. Let's see what else we have. We also have a scout section from the battalion scout platoon. We'll also have a JTAC team attached, of course, and we'll have some artillery UAV support. Alright, so enemy 20th Motorized Brigade consists of both armor and mechanized infantry, armed with T-72B3 and BMP-2s. Looks like we might have some Russian recon as well. So yeah, this is, I should also mention, since this is the first mission of the campaign, it's going to be pretty easy. It's not going to be too much of a challenge. But it should be fun. Alright, so we have a whole bunch of objectives to secure. We got 2 big ones, Objective Falcons and the government complex. And then we got a whole bunch of checkpoints to also secure. Okay, and let's see. Here we have for support. We'll have a mortar platoon in 10 minutes. We'll have a platoon of paladin howitzers, and we'll get another platoon in 15 minutes. We'll get in 15 minutes. We'll also get 2 Apaches, and we have a 1 Raven UAV, and we'll get another one in 10 minutes. And reinforcements, we'll get a tank platoon in 10 minutes, a rifle platoon and a sniper team in 15 minutes, and then the rifle company HQ elements will arrive over the next half hour or so. Alright, let's take a look at the map. So here I go. I've got a pretty small starting force here. It's pretty much the battalion scout section, or one of the battalion scout sections. So this map, you can see, has a it's got a big valley running down the middle of it, and then on either side we've got high ground. Pretty open high ground for the most part. So for the battalion scout section, we've got 1 Bradley with the HQ, the section HQ in it. We've got 1 recon Humvee with another HQ, the scout platoon HQ, and a sniper team in it. And we got another recon Humvee with a scout team in it. So really light forces at first. So we're basically going to try and occupy some high ground with these guys and get some spots on some, see if we can find out where the enemy is. So since these are objectives I have to take, it's pretty much guaranteed that there's going to be enemies around here. This is probably going to end up being their forward line right here. He said there's recon, the briefing says there's recon forces here, so I imagine there's going to be recon stuff around here. It is meeting engagement, so we're probably not going to encounter any tanks or heavy stuff until later. They're going to probably be advancing this way. We're going to want to get set up and spot those before they actually get in any good positions. So let's see what I have for support available right away. I don't think it's much. It's, yeah, 1 platoon of howitzers and 1 UAV. Okay, let's start moving stuff. Yeah, the Recon Humvee is, someone asks whether they have thermal optics. The Recon Humvee has the LRAS-3, which has all sorts of fancy optics. It's pretty darn powerful spotting instrument. And unlike Shock Force, this one is armed, so it can actually defend itself. Let's go ahead and open that up. There, okay. These things, though, they're very fragile. I'm not sure how far I want to go with them. I think I might bring it up this way. Humvee is not something you want to bring up on the high ground in this scenario. I have a feeling it would die very quickly. So I think I'm going to bring it around here. I'm going to bring it up to within sight of these, I guess, and then we're going to dismount the scout team, and the scout team will move forward while the Humvee gives them some sort of protection from behind. Because the way I have the scout section set up in this game is 2 of the men stay with the Humvee. You got 1 to drive it, 1 to man the gun and the LRAS. And then you've got a dismount section that rides in it, so you can have both operating at the same time. So I'll bring him up to here, and then we're going to dismount. Move him into that building for now. And we'll go from there. And as for the Bradley, I think we're just going to see how far we can move down the road. We need to feel out what the forward enemy positions are before my reinforcements arrive so I can commit them right away. And this does have a javelin in it, so that actually makes me wonder if I shouldn't send the Bradley over here. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that instead, because this is a javelin, and the javelin's nice on high ground. So we're actually going to send the Bradley. We're going to go up this way and then go around this way, because if you look, we want to follow the low ground here. If we hit the high ground in this thing, it might get busted by something. So we're going to follow the low ground this way. And if possible, I want to try and get that team over here, although I'm not sure if I will. Maybe over there. Hopefully there's nothing on that hill right over there. That's a good start. We'll start there. We're going to go ahead and have the scout team acquire the javelin now in case they have to bail out later. Alright, for these guys. Debating whether I want to send them along this little road here, running alongside the valley, or whether I want to send them up here into the high ground. It's not as dangerous as it might look because there's a lot of trees here, and they can hide behind them. And I could then drive them up to like here and put the dismount team into the wood line here to watch this area. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to get the Humvee over here and then dismount the team and put them in the woods. We're going to actually go fast for this stretch here in case anything starts shooting at us. We want to outspeed it. I'm actually probably going to stop the Humvee here and dismount the men and move them from there in case there's something waiting over there on the other side of that field. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, fire support. Do I want to commit any fire support right away? I think we're going to go ahead and get that Raven out there. Where do we want to put it? So, enemy infantry are almost certainly going to be under cover, so the Raven's not going to have any real chance of spotting them, unless they're on the move, which is unlikely at the start of the scenario. We're going to have a better chance of spotting vehicles with it, so we're going to want to go ahead and start using it to spot vehicles. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on the government complex to see if there's any vehicles sitting around in here. And as for the artillery, that's an interesting question. Should I do anything with it? I think I'm going to hold on to it. Maybe I can use it against anything that's spotted around here. Alright, let's start. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we can... I guess we know for certain that that's not occupied by Russians. If they're shelling it already. Oh, something shot at him. Yep, he got some fire there. Don't know what. Oh, there it is. Okay. Looks like possibly a BTR. Right behind this building, took a pot shot at him. Yeah, you can see it's got a pretty good line of sight right there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and readjust the Raven. We want to get a lock on that guy. Looks like this unit's the one that detected it. The Bradley on the road here. Heard the shot. Doesn't have line of sight, so it must have been an audio contact. Wait, who did I have controlling the Raven? These guys? Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and adjust that. Do a point target. Right on that sucker. It should spot him really fast. Point target for UAV means it spots in like a 50 by 50 meter area, like really focuses in on that area, zooms in the optics, full strength, all that stuff. You get much faster spotting information. Alright, if we can get a spot on that, we can just nail it with an artillery round, or an artillery barrage, or whatever. It'll take 2 minutes, I think, for them to get the Raven looking at that spot. Okay, so our advance here is going to be blocked for a little bit. It looks like we're going to have to deal with some air-bursting artillery around here, and that stuff can hit you from pretty far away if it gets lucky. So we're going to go ahead and keep this moving as it was. He'll move there, scouts will move there, and then we're just going to have to wait till the artillery stops moving. We're going to go ahead and have these guys dismount at the end, and we're going to move them into the woods. I'll actually keep the scout platoon with the Humvee. That way they've got access to the a station-mounted satellite communications system. They have PDAs, but the station-mounted one's better. We'll have the sniper team act as a scout team, basically. I don't know. That might be a Tiger or something like that. It's hard to say. Oh, there it is. We got a spot. Guess we won't need that.
Sarge, we spotted enemy vehicles.
Ooh, there's something else here. I think that Tiger decided, yeah, it saw the Bradley and bugged out. Raptor asks, what does the satellite-linked PDA do? It's basically another communications link, like a better one than radios typically. It allows better access to fire support. You have better access to ordering artillery strikes through UAVs, things like that. It's basically in-game at least, it functions as a better communication source than radios. Although communication links are still stronger if you have both at the same time. The more communication links you have, the better. Alright, so before I move that Humvee any further than what I'm doing now, we'll have this sniper team here actually go out there and take a look. Okay, so we've definitely got some infantry around here. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, you see the... It looks like what happened there was the guy up in the turret, the commander could see it, but the gunner didn't have a shot. So he got away. But that's okay. The UAV should spot him. Let's actually see how that's coming along. We're going to go ahead and adjust that again since it's moved now. You can actually have the UAV follow a moving vehicle, but he didn't have a lock on it yet. Alright, so we know there's infantry here, so let's just go ahead and blast them away. Not getting any closer. If those guys have RPGs or something, it could make that Bradley's day very unpleasant. Yep, we got a spot now. Where are they? There's a dude hiding behind the tree here. And he's dead. More infantry, where are they? Oh, there he is. Ah, he's gone. Okay, it looks like the vehicle might have moved over here. We've got a tentative spot of it right there. Or it might be another one, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, so I forgot to mention another benefit to the satellite communication links. If you have a UAV up spotting an area and your unit also has line of sight to that area, any units the UAV spots, your unit will have a much better chance. They'll have like a enhanced ability to spot those same units. It's basically assisting them in finding enemy targets. Nice going. Found another one. That poor recon team didn't stand a chance. Oh, there we go. We got another spot. We found that tiger. Who spotted it? That's what I want to know. Oh, it must be... Oh, the recon team. Nice. These guys all the way over here saw it. Ha! Yeah, look at that. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Raptor. If that thing will stay still, I can put an Excalibur shell right on top of it. Kind of a waste of a shell for just a truck, but what the heck, it'll be fun. Ooh, more infantry. Oh, looks like probably the last guy of that recon team there. So he'll be dead in a moment. Okay, how is my UAV coming along? Is that finally in? Yep, okay, it's now in place. So it was right there. Okay. So with the same guys, the UAV, we can go ahead and call in artillery on this spot. Right there. Ooh, wait, that's 3 Excalibur shells? That'd be overkill. Make it a precision. General.
Fire mission request. Over.
Alright, 4 minutes and that arrives. Yep, and there he's gone. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this turn. It's probably going to be pretty quiet up until the big guns start arriving. Since none of my fourth... Ooh, what's that? Something just shot at me. That was an RPG. Went short, though. Came from around here, I think. I think I'm going to put some fire into this building. I suspect it came from this building right here. Oh, there it is. Way further away. Headquarters team. I don't know if that was them or not. I think so. They must have shot off one of the disposable RPGs. That must be the Recon Platoon HQ, so we'll go ahead and just destroy them. And that's them taken care of. These guys are still moving. They're taking forever.
Roger, fire mission request. Out.
That artillery strike over there really needs to end. I'd like to use that building. Okay, so I can go ahead and stop them from firing. No need to waste more 25mm ammo.
Roger. Fire for effect.
Here we go. We should get around any time now. Any moment now. Bam! Yeah, that thing's toast. Alright, so now we've got the sniper team looking over the field here. I'm not seeing any tanks waiting for me. We're going to go ahead and creep the Humvee around. Now for Mr. Bradley, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back him up and put him right here. Get a view from over here. Not too worried about anti-tank guided missiles with them. I mean, it's still a concern, but not a huge one, because this one is equipped with an active protection system, so that'll help quite a bit. By the way, even a lowly Tiger and some Russian recon troops are a threat if they have fire support, because we have two versions of the Russian reconnaissance units, and the new versions, the ones with the Tigers, we have them equipped with all modern equipment. They're equipped with satellite communication systems, PDAs, all that stuff. So if they happen to have fire support and like a micro UAV like a Zala or something, then they can still be a threat, not themselves, but whatever fire support they can direct. We'll try right there. These guys still can't do anything with them, waiting on that artillery barrage to finish. We should be getting reinforcements in 3 minutes. I think that might have ended. Cool. I can start sending my other. I can start sending this recon team over here forward. Whoa! What was that? I hear shooting. There's another. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. So that was a second one over there. That's autocannon, but where is it coming from? It's shooting at something. What is it shooting at? Oh, the Humvee over here. Okay, I didn't even think about this. Yeah, there's something over this way. I should have, you know what? I really should have put that UAV over there, because there's obviously something over there. Okay. Over there. It's on the hill over here somewhere. Oh no, the Humvee, it's toast. Wait, actually, it's still alive. Run, Humvee, run! Nope, now it's gone. Yep, it's dead. Oh, that hit the platoon commander in the face. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah. Well, I'm still true to form in how I treat my scout troops. They die horribly. At least I can start moving these guys forward. Yeah, and you see their command line is dead now. That is toast, because, yeah, they just got blown away. Alright, so we're going to start moving these guys onto this building. Should not be an issue, because the Russians dumped artillery on it, which tells me that there's nothing there. But you never know. So we're going to set the Humvee up in an overwatch position there, and it should be safe here, because maybe from... I don't see any spot that a vehicle could shoot at it that we haven't already gotten eyes on. And we're going to start moving the scout team up. We'll move them to this building first. Okay, we need to get that UAV. We need to get that UAV on that area. We need to... Oh, something knocked it out. Great. Well, my UAV is dead too. surprised I didn't notice that. Normally there's a an explosion somewhere to tell you that. Oh, that's too bad. I didn't see any surface-to-air missiles shooting at it. There might be a Tunguska around here somewhere. Oh, that's okay. That's something we need to work on, though. That is actually the aircraft landing on the ground, but it's a little big for a Raven. That was more like for an aircraft. So yeah, something shot it down, and I don't know from where. Wait, what? Ooh, what is this? What was that? Interesting. You gotta be kidding me, they actually have troops out here? Don't tell me they put them in the... Okay, it's from that building right there. And they killed the gunner. My recon troops. They really hate me. Wow, that was some good shooting. Hey, we found them. I want to see if this guy... What is this guy? I don't have any mortars yet. Someone asked whether I have mortars. I don't have any for another 1 minute, I think, and then I get them. So we're going to go ahead and have these guys just book it to this building here. I should start getting a lot more support momentarily. Alright, time to make these guys pay. Now Bradley's gonna start shooting at him.
Request fire.
We're
Over.
gonna go ahead and have that Paladin battery start hitting that whole building. Who knows what else is in there. Then in another minute, I'm gonna move this a little bit in case there's some artillery zeroing in on it. Raptor has it right. Losing gunners and scout troops is all part of my recipe for victory. It's just part of the plan. Okay, here we go. We got some more stuff. Alright, we got a tank platoon. And we have a Bradley platoon. And we should have some more support. Let's see what we got. We got our mortar platoon up now. And another UAV, which I'm not going to commit yet because something's shooting at them. So they're scanning for UAVs and shooting them down, so we got to wait and see if we can find out where it's coming from. Okay, let's see, what are we going to do with these guys? Okay, let's take stock of the Abrams first. So we should have one Abrams with APS. Yep, the platoon HQ tank has APS, the rest do not. I think what I want to do is split the platoon up into two, have one team into two teams of two, have one team on this side of the highway in the valley, and then one go over here. So we're going to go ahead and get them started on that. It's also worth noting that if I got reinforcements, it's very likely the Russians did too, since this is a meeting engagement. Alright, so we've got water and marsh here, so we're going to have to move the tank all the way up to here to actually get it across. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to move it to the road here and then wait a turn and make sure that nothing's going to shoot me when I turn my side. And I think I'll send one Abrams up to this area over here. It's actually quite a bit. It's actually quite nice. It's high ground, but there's a lot of woods in front of it. So I can actually, I can basically choose what I want to expose him to. And I think I'm going to put him right about here so that he's overlooking the government complex. He'll also have a little view on the highway here. Sorry, I'm just kind of lost in thought here for a second, figuring out where I'm going with this one. I think I'll put him right here for now and I can move him around. So we're going to go ahead and keep the Abrams buttoned up. They have so many, sophisticated spotting systems they don't need to open up. They don't even need to open up to shoot the machine guns, because the Abrams in this game are armed with the Crow's remote weapon system. So they pretty much never have to open up unless they want to reload the machine gun. Okay, so we already had the Bradley shooting at that. We're going to go ahead and let him shoot at it for another minute. We've got mortars. I'm tempted to actually call off the artillery and just have a mortar attack that spot. It seems like a better use of my time. I think I'll go ahead and let the artillery go because it's already in progress. We're going to leave the snipers where they are for now. Okay, we're just going to go with this. Oh wait, that's right, the Bradley platoon. Can't forget about these guys. Alright, so their objective is going to be taking the government complex. It's going to take them a little while to get there because getting to the government complex means exposing them to all sorts of nasty stuff. So before I move them too far, I need to get an Abrams in position to overlook this hill, because this looks like the spot that's going to kill anything, if there's anything around. Is this the top of this hill right here. So we're going to go ahead and move the Bradleys up to where the scout platoon is, since we know that at that point there's pretty much just small arms to shoot at me. And these Bradleys are not afraid of small arms. Okay, here we go. Looks like we got another vehicle spot out here. It's this Abrams here. There we go. We got something. Looks like a Tiger. Right there. Oh, it just went over it. Just missed him. That missed the guy on the top by like 3 inches. 50 cal took care of it, though. Tony McDanza, nice name. Tony McDanza asks, which map makers were involved in the Black Sea campaigns? So I designed all of them. The map makers were I actually made this map. I didn't make the scenario on the map. Imperial Grunt, aka Thomas West, made this scenario. So I made some of the scenarios. Imperial Grunt made some of them for the U.S. campaign. Let's see. Pete Wendman did some of the Russian campaigns. Quentin Nelson did some of the Russian and Ukrainian campaigns. And let's see, who else? Sergey on the forums did one of the Ukrainian campaigns. AKD did one of the Ukrainian campaigns. And let's see. Then there's also, if you've seen them on the forums, there's Lock and Load and Meat Eater did one of the missions as well for the Ukrainian campaign. And Rocketman asks what things need fixing before release. It's nothing huge. There's some performance issues that need to be addressed. There's still some textures that need to come in. I'd like to get upgrades to some of the sounds before it ships. It's really nothing huge, but it's just that those little things that, you know, there's a couple vehicles that still need their textures in. Nothing huge, it's just stuff that it needs to come in before it can release. And it wasn't quite ready in time for Christmas. And I know people have been asking about the manual. I want to try and get that up as soon as possible. It is the supplemental manual for this game is huge. It's 150 pages right now, and I've written it, but now I'm formatting it to, you know, a nice looking PDF file, and that takes time. And I'm almost done with that. And pretty much as soon as I'm done with it, I'll get you guys to download. But it still needs a little bit more time because it's so freaking big. I kind of went overboard with the manual this time. Many of the vehicles have like a whole page all to themselves. I think the Abrams has 3 pages in the manual devoted to it. All right, so I think it's a pretty good indication. We're getting more light truck vehicle spots around here. I think it's a pretty good indication. All we've got here is light recon troops, so I don't think we have to worry about any tanks or armored infantry waiting for me. What was that? I wish I'd seen that before I ended the replay phase. What the heck was that? Oh, okay, I think it was the Abrams hitting the tree. Someone asks if Paper Tiger is involved. Not for Black Sea, no. Someone else asks, do I play with the new FPS or RTS viewing system? No. It's those things are all like personal preference, and my personal preference is just the traditional way. That's how I like to play it. Okay, let's get moving again. So we're going to go ahead and bring the Bradleys up to here, and then we'll go from there. Probably going to end up moving the Bradleys. We're going to get an Abrams with a spot on this place. We're going to get the Bradleys set up, and then we're probably going to do a dash up to here, offload the infantry into these buildings, and then start attacking that government complex. I want to gain this government complex really quickly, I think, because I want to get some FOs up into this building here. If I can get some FOs up into this building in a meeting engagement, I'll be able to see everything the Russians are doing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move this Abrams into position to spot the vicinity of CP-130, because that Tiger is pretty much dead. He killed the gunner and put some 50 cal rounds into it, so I'm not worried about it. I want him to be able to see this hill over here. That's my main thing. So I think I'm going to put him right around here. Ooh, actually, right here. Perfect. That's an excellent spot. Put him under the trees, even. There. Alright, nothing can see him from that side, and he'll have a nice view of the government complex here.
Roger. Fire mission request.
Your wife asks why each vehicle has a whole page devoted to it. Pretty much because you guys like details, and one page gives a lot of details.
Shot, over.
Alright, so we're entering spotting phase for this building over here. We've got a spot on another Tiger from this tank here. And the gunner's dead.
Flash, over. Flash, out.
A little bit off. Pretty close, though. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save just in case the worst happens. Yep, he's got line of sight on that hill now. I'm going to give it one more turn to see if he spots anything. And then we're going to go ahead and start moving on the complex. We're going to go ahead and let this, when this artillery barrage starts impacting here, it's going to kick up a bunch of dust and stuff. When that happens, we're going to move these Abrams up the hill here and around, because I want to get them on this high ground here.
Shot, over. Shot, out.
Yeah, if I could say one thing about tactics in this game is be the guy who spots first. If you spot first, you're probably going to win. Especially if you have time to, after you spot first, to call in some artillery. It's definitely the most important thing, is who has the most information, who knows where the enemy is and can hide his own position. UAVs are not like, the drones is not the wonder weapon you might think they are, though. If the enemy has any sort of AA, they're going to have a hard time doing their job. Because those things fly really slowly and they don't have any countermeasures. Alright, so we're going to let that artillery strike for the next minute, and then these Abrams are going to start moving. And this Abrams has been watching CP-130 vicinity for a while now, hasn't spotted anything up there, so we're going to go ahead and start moving these guys. We're going to bring them up to here, where they're kind of shielded, and then we're going to start offloading the infantry into these buildings, and then from there we can actually move on the complex. So we're going to move quickly, because I don't want to dally out in the open like this. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get them to grab those javelins. Whoops, I don't want you to open up. We'll just have them grab 2 javelin missiles, though. I don't want them to grab too much, or they'll get overloaded and they won't be able to quick move. Okay. Alright, there we go. ready, let's move.
Fire front back. Out.
Alright, let's start moving the Bradleys. So we're going to give them fast orders to get them up this hill as quickly as possible. We're going to hug the edge here. Can they actually move through this? Nope, there's heavy woods in there. And then we're going to give them some, we're going to have the turret point the other direction. Whoops. I hate it when I double click. I sometimes do that. And then I move the map around, or move the camera around. Ah, it spotted a tiger. Ah, it missed. It was on the move and shooting backwards. Ooh, we got some enemy infantry. He's got an RPG. Yeah, he never stood a chance. Yeah, so rifle squads. Yes, the rifle squads have all the cool toys. In this case, the B-Team Grenadier indeed has the M25 CDTE right there. And the Squad Marksman, instead of a M4, does have, where is it? Does have the carbine M110. Alright, first platoon and snipers have arrived. So more mech rifle. And we got some more snipers, which I'll send over to the government complex. We also got some more paladins. Okay, let's see. So this guy is watching that hill. I'm going to keep him there watching CP-130. This guy, I don't really need him here. I think I'm going to... Ooh, actually... I wonder if I can get him to watch this hill over here. Because don't forget, there was something mean, like right around here, that killed the Humvee over here. Then again, when those Abrams get over there, they're going to kill that thing in a second. So, yeah, okay, I'm not actually worried about this hill then, because the Abrams coming up here, that's going to be their job. They're going to be looking over the valley at this area, and over by CP-115. So we're going to use this Abrams to push up the highway. He's going to lead the way for these, for this Bradley platoon. This Bradley platoon is going to be going up the valley towards Objective Falcons. So let's go ahead and get this guy going. He's got the Bradley watching over him, so if anything shoots, that Bradley should be able to spot it. I think I want to get the Bradleys up to about here before I dismount the infantry. Oh, and I got my JTAC team here. Excellent. They'll come in handy later when the helicopters arrive. Oh, we got a tank. We got a spot. Oh, this guy spotted him too. Let's see if anything else can spot him. Nope, just him. What have we got? We got a T-72B3 probably. I think that's what the intel said I'd have. Moving in from the low ground to the left of CP-130. And it's a hit. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's see that again. Nailed. Oh, yes. Good job, Abrams. It's kind of hard to get the camera angle right on this one. Wow, maybe I shouldn't move that Abrams in, huh? Because where there's one T-72, there's more. Someone asks, is there an add-on plan with the German army? We do not have any firm, like, for sure, completely confirmed plans for the add-on forces. All I can say is that it's a very strong possibility. Looks like we found another Tiger, and of course, that, you know how that went. Tiger versus a Bradley. Okay, so we've obviously got enemy tanks moving in from over here, so I really want an Abrams watching that spot. This guy can't, he just barely can't see it because of these trees, like right here and here, blocking it. You can see that beautifully. I think I might move him over here, because then he's got a perfect spot. So I think what I'd do is I'd move him to here and then back him up into the trees. There. Then he has a perfect spot for right here for anything that moves in that area. One thing you guys might have noticed, someone asked, is the vehicles are creeping them out, how fast they move. We did dramatically up the rotation speed for modern vehicles. So one thing you'll notice is they turn around a lot faster. Well, most of them anyways. The wheeled ones not so much unless they're moving. But like they're really slow moving in place. They technically shouldn't even be able to rotate in place, but it's sort of an engine thing. It's kind of a compromise. Alright, so we've got infantry set up, watching these buildings. I think it's time to start moving in on that. Let's actually, we don't want exposed infantry moving on that yet, now that I think about it. Okay, so the fire mission is ended, actually, so yeah, we're good. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get the Bradleys up to a spot where they can see the complex. Alright, so we're going to move the Bradleys up to there, and then we're going to start moving the infantry. Alright, these Abrams are in position, so next, let's get those target arcs off, and then we're going to get revenge for our poor scout platoon leader over here. Oh, we got some infantry in here. Who spots him? Okay, 2 Bradleys have spotted him. So next turn, after they spot and deal with any other stuff around there, we'll start moving the Bradleys up to CP 105. There we go. What have we got? It's a truck, really? That's kind of surprising. There's got to be something else out there. I wonder if it moved. There we go. That's what got him. We've got, it looks like a BMP. Okay, so here's an example of some protective systems in action again. That BMP looks like it lays this Abrams, getting ready to fire an ATGM at it. Laser, the Abrams detects it, automatically deploys a smoke screen and backs off so that they can't get off a shot. Oh, we got another T-72. Who spots it? Abrams. The Abrams I set right here. Yep, the ones that I put in the wood line there. Oh! It hit a tree. Really shouldn't stop that. I need to put in a report about that. Oh, and now the T-72 has spotted it. And nope, T-72 did not get a shot off the time. Wow, that's a lucky crew. All of them survived. What we got here? Abrams spotted something. Looks like he spotted some more recon troops in the woods here. I'm going to reload my chat. I think it might have frozen. Okay, if you asked anything in the last few minutes, just repeat it. I think my chat might have frozen. Either that or you just got quiet. I want to see what BMP this was.
End of mission. Out.
That is... Ooh, that's a BMP-2M. Okay, that Abrams made a very good call by deploying its smoke grenades and backing off. These things are armed with 4 AT-14 launchers, and they can salvo fire them to get through APS systems. That would have been these will if they don't KO an Abrams from the front, they will really hurt it. So yeah, this thing needs to die. Oh, what was this? I missed this. Ah, and of course I ended the turn. Something attacked him. I don't know what. Looks like it landed right in front of him, I think. Okay, well, anyways, it's time to start moving on the complex. The Russians are obviously moving forward with armored forces. I really want to get that tall building now and intercept them before they can get to their positions. Whoops. There we go. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. That should be quick. There we go. We'll go ahead and leave the platoon HQ and the FOs in the back for now. And then these guys can stay back here in case any enemy infantry pop their heads up. Okay, we're good. While I'm at it, let's actually get some area fire going on the upper floors. We'll stick with machine gun fire, though. Alright, so that Abrams is in an excellent spot. He's probably going to be staying there for a while. And he's also Pretty well protected with the trees up on top, so that's a pretty nice spot. I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, so it's pretty obvious that all we've got over here is some light infantry, so we need to get these Bradleys moving. I need to get them over here and these infantry offloaded so they can move around by the highway. I don't want to have to worry about some tanks finding them. Guys to acquire a javelin with a couple rounds. You know what, actually I think I'm going to hold this Bradley back. That's got a JTAC team and an FO team in it. I think I'm going to wait, and when this area is a bit more secure, I'm going to run them up to the government complex so I can stick them up in the tower. It seems like as good a time as any to get this sniper team over to the woods over here. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Okay, I think we're ready. Way Cool Mick asks if it'll be uploaded to YouTube later. Yes. So Tankosaurus Animal asks, what are the most modern vehicles in the game? I'm assuming you mean like a completely new chassis, not an upgrade of something else. Let's see. Probably the Tiger. We've also got. I don't know if the Oplot M counts. It's distantly based on the T80, and the T84, but yeah, the Oplot M is pretty new. There's the BM Bulot, which is, I guess it's actually a T64, but you know, it's a really, what was that? I heard that. Oh, okay, the Russians are calling trying to call artillery in over here. That was not me. I think they're trying to call something in on these Abrams here. Let's see, there's the Chrysanthema, which is based on a BMP... I guess it's based on a BMP-3. There's not a whole lot of, like, completely new chassis, because the militaries have just been basically upgrading the ones they have, even if it's a significant modification. It's much cheaper to modify what you've already got than to build something completely new from scratch. That was indeed a huge explosion. This poor guy, he needs to get the heck out of there. I'm gonna just run him back here. Kind of surprised they got spotting rounds on the Abrams that fast. It's perplexing. Alright, I want to wait one more turn though. I want to really nail that BMP. And the smoke should drift past in just another turn, and then I should be able to hit it. Oh, we still got some infantry in here. And they're really low to the ground, so the Abrams can't see them from, or the Bradleys can't see them from where they are. This one might. There they are. It's just an HQ though. That was another explosion. I'll go back and check that in a second. Got some fire coming from the second floor over here. And that's even with the machine gun shooting at it, so those guys are pretty much undeterred. Alright, let's go and check out that explosion. Oh shoot, I lost a sniper team. When did I lose a sniper team? I lost one of the guys on the sniper team. When did that happen? Odd. Oh, another laser warning right here. He's getting the drop on us. He's spotting us before we can spot him. He's a wily one. Another artillery round landed in there. Maybe he can get a spot in just a second when the smoke up, but this one might come in and then you won't be able to see. Yeah. Let's see how my guys over here are doing. Should be no problem. Yep, these guys all got offloaded, no issues. Pyro 1-5, ready for tasking. I'm guessing those are the helicopters. Indeed they are. I now have something to kill that BMP with. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and send the BMP over here. We've obviously got multiple BMPs over here. We're going to go ahead and send the helicopters over there to do some hunter-killer stuff. So, unlike other air support, unlike fixed-wing planes, helicopters, you can order them anywhere on the map. You don't need line of sight.
Stand by for cast request.
Okay, so we've got some stubborn Russians over here. We've lost one of our saw gunners. Two saw gunners, actually. A couple of wounded guys. Go ahead and get this BMP to use 30mm on that. Or 25mm, I mean. Actually, let's do a target light on these. Alright, we need to get these guys moving forward. Wow. Ouch. And that's just an HQ team. It's just a couple guys with assault rifles. Let's see what was going on over here. Uneventful over here. Alright, sniper team's in position. We're going to move them up through the woods, and we're going to find out if we can spot anything on the other side of these woods here. One thing I am going to do, I'm going to give them a covered arc since we know we got tanks prowling around. We do not want them to actually shoot. They are basically scouts right now. I think I'm going to bring one of these Abrams. We're going to rush it this way. Take cover in this wood line here. I will give him a covered arc. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Let me zoom out first. Okay. There. And when it reaches there, we'll change that covered arc to be like this. Alright, so we got a lot of incoming fire on this. I think we're going to keep moving forward. We'll have another assault team reach there. Now they should have their heads down. And that team should be neutralized, so we'll switch back to light fire. And there's no guys on the second floor. Alright, looking good. We're going to switch a couple things, actually. We'll have these. There we go. Alright, so we got the Bradleys putting light fire on that tower there. Alright, we're going to have the Section HQ. They got a Javelin and 4 guys. We're going to have them dismount. The Section HQ and the Scout Sections is basically a recon team that just happens to have the section leader in it. So we're going to have them dismount and run up to the trees here. And then we'll move them right here. I just realized I got a recon team sitting here. I can move them up. They don't need to be back there. They can join the infantry. Whoop. Yep, something pinged this guy. Something's lasing this guy. He got through though. We kept him moving quickly and he got out. Alright, looks like we have a fire for effect out here. It's way off though. Don't need to worry about it. Now something's lasing this guy. I think it's that stupid BMP. Yep, the BMPs are on the move. They're definitely moving forward into this valley here. Alright, we're about to make entry on the building over here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the area of firing on it. I don't want any grenades to hit them. I might have to readjust that helicopter, because I ordered it back here. I think I'm going to go ahead and call the UAV in and get eyes on right here, because I can't see into there. you guys need to split up. Let's go ahead and split these guys. You go and get that guy. And you guys move up there and get those guys. We need to grab that javelin. No, I do not think that potato patches serve as power-ups. Alright, let's see. We need to check out where this Apache is going. Oh, that's actually still good. Okay. Still good. Delivery time 2 minutes. Hopefully that's fast enough. Alright, we'll have the UAV observe this little valley here where it's hard to get any spots in. Cowering. What are they doing? Oh, it's probably the artillery nearby, hitting on the other side of the field. So I'll just give them a move order to keep them moving. Whoa, what did I just do there? Alright, we made entry. Looks like the Russians are dead. Yeah, both of them were killed. Oh, there's another one. No, they're still there. We got them, though. They're dead.
Enemy vehicle sighted.
Alright, infantry here have spotted a BMP-2 up on the hill. Yeah, that's a BMP-2M. Maybe the same one or part of the same platoon. We have some infantry contacts in the field ahead over here, looks like, or the tree line over here on the side of the field. Alright, so we've got a foothold in this complex now. We're going to bring the rest of the platoon up. Oops, don't want them on the roof. Normally I would move these guys up to see if they could nail that BMP with the javelin, but it looks like... Ooh, wait, actually maybe not. There's some enemy infantry around there. Actually, I think I'll be okay. Those trees are blocking it. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do a hunt to here. Not sure if they'll actually be able to see it, but it's worth a try. Alright, here we go. Ah, this Abrams got a laser warning too. There we go, we got a BMP spot. Abrams spotted. And he lost it. Whoa, whoa, what is that?
Pressing the target.
What just happened here? That was a tank. Right there. Oh. Okay, so, yeah, I just had basically the equivalent of a rifle squad wiped out in one tank shot.
Attack position. Press the target. Ready to engage.
Okay, something spotted the Bradley and freaked it out. Ouch. That's basically a rifle squad gone. I wasn't expecting them to bunch up in the road like that. I'm going to have to take care to prevent that next time. Alright, these guys are still moving up and evacuating wounded. I need to get this Bradley with the FOs and JTACs over there. We need to get fire support up there right away. Okay, so we'll be safe when we get behind these woods, so I'm going to basically book it with the Bradley to right there. Hopefully nothing gets it. Should be okay. Lots of trees protecting that side. Alright, and then we need to get these guys. We're going to get them into the into this tower, and if it's safe, I'm going to immediately start moving the FOs over there. Alright, this guy should be arriving next turn. Yup, delivery less than 1 minute. Okay, Abrams, pop smoke. Let's get some cover going. I was not expecting that. I figured that if anything would have seen this, it would have already been shooting at the Abrams. You know, because the Abrams have been sitting back here for like 5 minutes. Apparently, you can't see the Abrams, but it can shoot like right through there.